Hi everyone, my name is Gina Canzona and I'm a Los Angeles realtor. In this video, I'm going to talk about interest rates and how these insanely low interest rates affect you. Just last week, the week of January 23rd, we hit a 3-month low, just a quarter point above all-time lows, which is insane. I've been getting so many questions about how these low interest rates affects the real estate market and how this affects buyers, sellers, homeowners, all types of people. Pretty much these low interest rates affect everybody. So stay tuned to learn how these low interest rates affect you. These super low interest rates make it much more affordable for people to purchase a home. It makes their monthly mortgage payments smaller. A larger amount of people are able to afford homes now because of the low interest rates. This sparks a lot of investment and it encourages people to buy homes when previously they thought they couldn't. It also encourages people to buy homes and just to lock in these low rates. We don't know how long these low rates are gonna last, so people wanna lock in these 30-year mortgage loans that we have here in the US that we're fortunate to have because many countries don't have them. With a lot more people who are able to afford homes and afford the monthly mortgage payments, this creates a lot more competition between buyers in purchasing homes, especially in the lower priced entry-level home prices. In Los Angeles, anything below $1 million, for example, there's a lot more competition between buyers, and homes listed at those prices typically get multiple offers and go well above asking price, which is great for sellers too. What else do these low interest rates mean? Refinance. There's been huge increases in refinancing since mid-last year, mid-2019. These low interest rates have a great effect on consumers. On average, homeowners can save about 10% on their mortgages by refinancing. If you're a homeowner who's paying a mortgage, I encourage you to look at your rates and compare them to what you can get right now because it might be a great time for you to refinance. It never hurts to shop around. If you're from LA and need any recommendations for lenders to shop around with, I'm more than happy to recommend you some people who I've worked with in the past. These super low interest rates also make it a great time for people to pull out the equity in a home they own to invest into new properties or into other ventures because borrowing that money from your equity has become so cheap. And it's much easier for people to make a higher return on their equity in other places than to keep it in their home. Are you curious as to what drives the interest rate? Well, in the end of the day, the Fed decides what the interest rate is, but it is affected by many, many factors. For example, global economics, the money supply, liquidity, and many, many other things. For example, a very current event, the rise of the coronavirus in China, can even have an effect on our interest rates. The virus has spooked financial markets because of the negative effects on China's economy has the potential to spread on a global level. It encourages investors to sell their stocks and buy bonds instead. When investors buy bonds, it pushes bond rates lower, and these lower bond rates push mortgage rates lower too. Another interesting fact is that Trump is super in favor of low interest rates. He often talks about how in Germany there's 0% interest rates and people can borrow money for free. There's also talk about how there's negative interest rates in countries like Sweden and Japan, and people are actually paid to borrow money. This encourages people to invest money, and it encourages entrepreneurship and economic growth, which are all good things to stimulate a stagnant economy. This would also mean that people and banks are charged to keep money stagnant and not use it. In the description below, I've included a link to a stock trading app called Webull. If you sign up with Webull through my link, you'll get 2 free stocks if you deposit $100 or more. Why not, right? I hope you found this video interesting and informative. If you have any questions about interest rates and how they affect you, please leave that in the comments below. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have or find the answer to any of your questions. And don't hesitate to let me know what else you'd like to see from me. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel.